One shall stand, one shall fall. One shall stand.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rando! This is it. This is the match. This is Jamo versus Zelda. This is the last undefeated match of the Swiss brackets. I got Clearmouse and Telethar.com. Jaxie is tracking. I'm going to go help him do that. I am Tomaltalk. I am your restreamer, and I'm going to hand it off to our commentators. All you guys.
Well, thanks, Tomaltalk. All right. Yeah, I am super excited for this essentially finals of the Swiss round for Crosskeys Tournament 2025. As Tomaltalk said, this is both these guys were after 6 weeks of grueling Crosskeys. We have two undefeated people, and of course, no surprise here, we have Jamo versus Zelda. Telethar, how's it going? Good morning.
Morning. It's going good. This should be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
I believe is their first time meeting up in a tournament. Jamo
yes.
is, relatively new, but crushing it, and Zelda has been crushing it since Rando exists.
Yeah. I believe Jamo mentioned that there was, I think they were maybe part of like some ladder race, back when big ladder was active. But then Jamo, I think, said that it was very, very new, and I don't even know what mode it was. But Zelda, I guess, did technically take the win over Jamo at the time. But yes, they're definitely looking for a rematch, and hopefully maybe come out on top. Now, I believe in terms of tournament stuff, this match is technically like just bragging rights in that both of these guys, because of their 6-0 record, they're guaranteed a spot in brackets, and if you even go 6-1, they will also be guaranteed a bye as part of this tournament as well. And so this is really just kind of like who gets top seed, and who will get, I guess, randomly shuffled into the other ones for 2 through 7.
Is it top seed for is one person get a bye and the other person gets random shuffle, or is I imagine that they're both going to get like one person will end up playing the person who ranks worst in the play-in race, and one person will play the person who ranks second worst.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This maybe is an instance where I didn't actually read the rules, but I certainly they're gonna play for top seed. But then I just kind of assumed that the rest of the seeds will be shuffled like among the other 6-1s, as opposed to maybe like the straight rankings from Swiss. And then yeah, like all of those people will end up getting a bye, and then they'll play whoever is going to rank high up in the play-in race. Yes, but we already started. Imagine fighting Hype Cave with actual bombs before you see it. Yeah.
Well, there's a little thing that they did there, which they did the tavern, back of tavern before going into the entrance at Sitkid. Like they're both kind of right there. You can do back of tavern. You don't know what's in the Sitkid entrance. In this case, it. Evidence why that order is the better order, and they both did the same thing, and saved time because of it.
Yeah. Also, we're not only finding Hype Cave, we're also finding Blind's Hideout as well. Fast and Furious 5-item caves. Really nice to see. We also have a shovel, which is, since they are in South Cat, I mean, maybe that's motivation to go further south in Light World, but also that just means infinite resources, especially if you invoke the 1 dig power. Maybe that's a Pink Link exclusive thing for their sprite, but we can hope and dream. I see we did not win the 50-50. We also did not win the 50-50. Oh, but it doesn't matter because we'll just find a bomb shop.
Yeah, this seems to be... I mean, Zelda is clearly just miles ahead, but Jamo has a massive rupee advantage right now, so I don't know if this is surmountable.
Yeah. You gotta pump harder.
Yeah, Jamo killed a guard, which is the difference here. Not that there's much.
All right, well, both of them are going south. It's certainly not unexpected. I certainly will assume that Zelga, of all people, will be scouting Maze Race due to some maybe personal occurrences versus his race versus Gamma. But of course, it's just a good idea to scout, since especially we're so close.
Yeah,
We
and
will
see,
find a fire rod.
We'll see here if what both players decide to do about scouting Torch. Zelga looks like he's going to scout Torch. Jamo is not.
It is faster to Death Warp from the spike here. I guess I've never timed this, but okay.
Stairs are slow.
Okay.
And then you have to walk all the way, like...
Yeah, okay. Kind of already seen Zelga do that.
And obviously Zelga had 2 stairs and scout, so like...
Okay. Alright, found Big Bomb Shop pretty early. So very nice information. You have Swamp and Ice as 5-6 crystals. And Maze Race is a mystery small key, so we will either find a connector over there, or we'll get it the old-fashioned way, which is by mirroring the Dark World.
So... Our castle, we get to have a nice fun decision. We're both going in. So the kind of awkward. We would really like some magic before going in here, because like, oh my god, get owned. We just got bomb spookied and
save this trick for Mire or Swamp. Okay, I guess maybe it doesn't come up as much in non-key drop, but still.
Yeah. So that was painful. Well, like we really would have liked magic before coming in here. Just because we have this fire rod, and we just continue getting the same drops. Excellent.
Yeah. I think, is that small variety then? For the small magic? Maybe? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, some really nice bomb strats though from both Zelga and Jamo.
No.
Maybe more Zelga than Jamo.
Jamo, just carry the bomb. You're going to Death Warp.
Oh, especially with this blue mail, actually. Oh no, wait, we're not Death Warping, right? We have Mirror Scroll.
Oh right, yeah. Okay. Well,
yeah, that's right.
We're going to save quit at.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to save quit at the shovel. Or you're going to take a connector. I'm not sure which. That's their interesting decision. They were setting up to go to dig spot here, and now they have to decide if they're going to save quit or take a connector or try and do dark cross on this. But I think that Zelda is doing dark cross. This surprises me only because I definitely would have preserved my magic if I was gonna do dark cross.
Oh, so you can light the torches here with the fire rod. We have a lamp. When did we get this lamp? I see this lamp.
I just disregard. We have a lamp.
Well, I also
don't
didn't notice that we had this lamp. Maybe we got it pretty early in Hype Cave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess this is all in logic. Zelda actually being again pretty prudent.
Not entirely sure why Jamo skipped it, to be honest.
Yeah, because I think he did realize that he had Mirror Scroll, so being able to get to the front is pretty quick. Doesn't have to death warp or anything.
Yeah, no, with the lamp especially, doesn't make sense to skip. Ooh, there's a sword. It's gonna be big. Like
extremely nice.
It shouldn't be that long until Jamo gets there, but how long is not that long? I'm not entirely sure. Like, we're gonna go off on a Skullwoods adventure here.
Yeah, of course. The other main feature about this particular set of Crosskey settings is that, yes, we do have Zelga Woods. Always got to see Zelga playing Zelga Woods. That just means that part of the Skullwoods stuff is shuffled in the connectors. So, like, Skullwood's second section here is also another connector that we can take. Oh, well, speaking of other connectors, what got us up here to GT?
Hyrule Castle.
Okay. Oh, okay. Right. All right, so we might be thank you blue mail. Do a little bit of. I don't actually know what the sprite is. The bunny sprite. Maybe Gina.
I'm not entirely
sure.
It's always an interesting decision going east versus west on when you're at like GT entrance, because like going to the right is slow and you're orphaning an entrance, but like you can get left from the mountain, from the regular mountain, so it's like. On the other hand, Jamo pulls. We'll see if Zelga is going in the same direction Jamo went. We'll see if he ends up doing the same things. He got that Samaria with that Fire Rod and GT.
Great. Maybe not necessarily the best thing to do, the most comfortable thing I guess to do on 3 hearts, but it is, yeah, suddenly in logic.
Well, we have 4 hearts blue, and we have Zelga has a sword. Like,
yeah, okay, this is actually a good point. Yeah.
Okay, Jamo already has 2 skull smalls, so you just do the front skull here for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Okay, we have a bottle also in Pop Prison. So whenever we go find Sick Kid, that will be another check that we can do and not have to go back to. I do see on Jamo's like personal tracker, he does have the little like blue pseudo boots icon lit up. I don't know if that's hopium for him. One of the things he did say during a past interview of week 6 for who he wanted to face, Gem or Zelga, he said he wanted to face Gem because he didn't want to go hunt for boots if he played Zelga. But so here we are.
Yeah, it turns out that Zelga was too strong.
Yep.
So it does look like Zelga probably will just do the whole same thing. He did also get the magic drop that Jamo got.
Yeah, but also, speaking of no sword, I don't know if Jamo against wants to do this on Fighter Sword Fire Rod, but we are here in the back of Skull Woods.
I think Zelga will go. That's just a like Jamo obviously can't, but I think Zelga will do it. Is my my Zelga radar.
These guys both did the qualifier for the spoiler log seed that's upcoming, starting actually next week. Which, I don't want to say anything, but in spoiler, like low % boss fights is quite common. So I think this would be this could be a warm up for Zelga. Zelga, of course, also won. Which year? 2022, I want to say. SGL Online spoiler. Like he has a real title for spoiler. So this. I agree with your assessment that I can definitely see Zelga doing the back of Skull Woods when he finds it.
We already have Fire Rod and 2 smalls, like, and the sword. It's just like, it's so close already.
Yeah, just one more small key. Actually, we have 2 skull keys in the wild. Does that mean the third one is just in pinball?
No. So first off, pinball is an actual item, but we only have 1 skull small.
Oh, true.
The other one is.
Oh, do we steal it from Waslavi Pocky? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Right. This is Zelga Woods. There is no fixed Skull Woods small key here. That's right. I remember now. Right, there was a cape, an actual item, trackable item. All right, we also did find Uncle. So finding some pretty nice drop downs. We are still on the lookout for GT, which can be in the back of Skull. Yes.
For Ganon.
Yeah, for Ganon. Yeah. Sorry, I meant Ganon. Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Jamo is destitute and cannot afford bottle vendor, but we can get a 5 rupee pod in here and.
All right, for those of you who guessed that Zelga will attempt the back of Skull Woods on about as lean as equipment as you're gonna get. Here we are.
With that with that coming up hammer that
Yeah.
he doesn't have.
It doesn't. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, believe in Zelda. Here we go.
He
And
is
again,
preserving his magic. He does
yeah.
have 7 fire rod shots here, which is actually like he should be okay if it does. Like he has blue mail, he has 4 hearts, he has 7 fire rod shots. He could get an 8th. He is, or no, he's still on 7. Okay. This is okay. It's definitely not a fun fight, but I've seen Zelda do worse.
Yeah.
Starting off really strong.
Mm-hmm. That was quite good. Yeah, 16. Oh my gosh, dude. What a fight on Zelga's side. Holy cow. And first crystal under 15 minutes on the board already. Dude, like, this is why he is spoiler champion. Oh my gosh. Alright, Jamo though, finding some pretty nice stuff. He found the hammer in Desert. He also found a hook shot in the back of Escape.
My GT senses are tingling.
Yes, that is. How many GT small keys do we have? One?
One for sure from Uncle. Okay, Jamo. So Jamo's gonna get this sword just in time for to go to GT, which is a huge blessing for him because right now if I'm him, I'm truly yeah, he needs bombs. That's hilarious. I'm truly sweating the idea of doing doing GT without the sword or a bow because okay, I don't know why we saved Quid. I guess we're not doing GT because you have an Ice Armos fight coming up and we have just the hammer to fight it. I am very surprised that we didn't go to GT miserable here, but
maybe we're looking for. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe Jam was looking for some more equipment, trying to get a bit more before I guess really committing to, as you said, somewhat of some haphazard mini boss fights. Would like a second GT small key help him in this case? Like
no.
Routing wise? Okay, alright.
Not until he plans to climb.
Okay. I did see Jamo also finding connector to the back of Skullwoods. Fortunately, no pearl means that we really still can't scout or see what the drop down is in the back because there are bushes that will block your path. Surprisingly, this doesn't really come up all that often, but with Zelda Woods, you find out real quick that you need the pearl in order to get down there. Alright, Zelda is about to get his hammer in Desert Map Chest. I'm gonna be probably a little chagrined to see it. I would say that if he struggled more with the moth fight, he might be a little bit more bitter. However, given how well that moth fight went for him, like, he just did the right thing, so...
Yeah, I mean, even if that was a gold sword, he still would have spent more time going back to Moth than he spent extra on that fight. Like, it was a very good fight.
Yeah. Alright, we did find at Useless Ferry the Lumberjack drop down, and it was it's our second piece of regular Dark World access, which is our glove, but also, I guess pretty convenient for Jamo, because we can just do the back of Escape entrance now.
Yep. Real good. Real magic bat. We've seen all of our Light World drop downs. So we have not seen, I believe, Useless Fairy.
Any of the Skullwoods ones?
We've seen all the Skullwoods ones.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Yeah, no Ganon, no Useless Fairy. What else is there? I guess we'll find out.
The well.
Right, the well. Okay.
We saw Useless Fairy. Okay. Right, Useless Fairy was at Lumberjack. So,
perfect.
At which point, all we have left is single item, Ganon, and the well across our 3 Dark World drops. Just the most important drops.
Okay. One, what we might call a pivotal TM moment. Don't want to, infringe on any copyrights here. We found that Eastern Palace is at Old Man Rescue, Deathbound Ascent, and Jamo is going in. Now, for those of you who might have watched Zelda in the past, you might be aware of Zelda's Eastern Palace principles. I don't remember the last time I saw him going into Eastern Palace without the big key and the bow, unless it is an absolute hard last location.
Yeah, I mean, I also do think that what Zelda's doing right now is kind of hard to see Jamo doing anytime soon. Ooh, that is less than ideal. But actually, maybe not that bad. So because Zelda hasn't saved and quit yet, he hasn't got his hook shot. So like,
oh yeah, that's also true.
It's gonna be like, oh, okay, fine. I probably want to go back there. You can get back there really easy through Hyrule Castle, which you could do after GT. And then you can do the Light World Mountain. It's not actually that bad for him. That death feels bad for now, and then he's gonna get this hook shot and be like, "Oh, okay, I see I see my angle here."
Yeah, I would also think that maybe Zelda's kind of riding that Skullwoods high, at least for the time being. Should feel like a pretty good. I mean, and I can certainly see him thinking that maybe Jamo also did the exact same thing, but still, like what he did was very, very good.
If I know anything about Zelda, he's never riding a high. He's always
okay. That's also true. You're not wrong.
It's always bad. I'm behind. This is disaster. My opponent did everything. Okay, wait. Now I win.
Yeah, that is the very Cliff Notes version of any Zelda stream if you've ever watched him play Crosskeys, or Rando for that matter. By the way, so interestingly enough, we did find a particular eye-raising item, which is the book in Eastern Palace Biggie Chest, which is in Logic.
Yep.
So that will certainly open up Desert main entrance. And we don't have a second sword right now, and probably no real access to the tablets, but that is now on the table for Jamo.
So, we are converging.
I'm learning about Tile Room. They even brought a cape. Oh, hey, look. Speaking of, so we have our full access for at least Jamo into Dark World. Yeah, Zelga's still missing the glove from Useless Fairy location.
Yeah.
Which he'll get there eventually.
Could be a bit. So the thing I see Zelda doing here, and this is going to be a big point of convergence or of divergence, and we'll see if I'm correct. But like the angle I'm looking at from Zelda's point of view, which is different for Jamo, is they're going to take Hyrule Castle connectors here, and Jamo will probably take Hyrule Castle middle and then get locked out at GT, and then he has a decision to make, and he'll almost certainly go over the bridge. He can get, and then that'll lead him to taking Bumper Connector. We'll see where that takes him. Zelda, on the other hand, has already been over there and done all of those entrances, so he's gonna jump down and go back through Elder Connector to get onto Light Mountain, and then he'll do all of Light Mountain and then have an Old Man save and quit.
Mm-hmm.
So like, this is about to like fork their paths for a very long time, most likely. We'll see who's gonna benefit from it.
Well, it's beneficial for us because that means we get more coverage.
Oh yeah, a ton. It's about to have a ton of coverage.
Oh.
Also, we have a mirror.
Yeah, that's a very nice Davos room. So no more mirror scroll for the time being. It did actually get us quite a bit of early benefit because we were able to warp out of Hyrule Castle. But yeah, now we have the real mirror, so we can actually use it like in the overworld, not just in dungeons.
I'm not entirely sure why. What delayed Jamo's trip here? He definitely had opportunities to go like immediately after doing Back of Escape, which is what Zelda did. Is right, you get Hammer, Hookshot, Fire Rod, Samaria, Like, my GT senses are tingling.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, and that does feel a little bad to have ventured around and not had the mirror for it. But it doesn't seem like it wasn't a massive amount of time. It was like one trip, so I don't think it is going to cost him much.
Mm-hmm.
And also Zelda was slightly later to getting to those things. So.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna go face one hairy boss fight after the other. Maybe this isn't like. Maybe we're okay. What do you think about this equipment for Ice Armos?
I mean, I think we're fine, but I'm also more scared of this than I am of Moth with the equipment we had. Like if I am told I need to succeed on this fight, it'll be fine. But if I'm told I want to go fast because my opponent might be here with a bow, and I'm gonna try and do this fight quickly, you can get jumped on a lot, and then it can go quick, it can go sideways. Don't really have tools to deal with them. You just stick out your sword and hope that the sword works.
That is exactly what Zelda is doing.
And yeah, so like, he's trying to push up so that he can hit two of them at once, and like then you start getting hit, and like we're already on 2 hearts. We have 3 hits remaining. Like
I'm scared. Oh my god, I'm scared.
Like we put the Samaria block down to like go faster, but now this Armos is getting bounced away from us with our sword and into us with the Samaria block, and like
oh god, how did he squeeze through that? All right, well Jamo he's got one more heart over Zelda, and I guess we're doing something similar. I don't know. What would you do in this situation? Would you just try and take it like the slower and more maybe safer route?
No, I would probably do what Zelda did, which is take a bunch of damage and then start going playing safe.
Okay. Very well done, Zelda. What a reward.
Yeah.
for doing Ice Armor. Well, we did get a pretty hefty increase on our health percentage, at least. I'm not quite sure if that's what Zelda is looking for, but again, like this is if you're gonna actually throw a pretty challenging seed at both like Zelda or Jamo, like for this particular matchup, this is quite good.
Here's Zelda. I guess he doesn't have to. You gotta do a different route now that he has mirror, so this actually might just normalize that getting that mirror might normalize their route actually, and they both are gonna rescue Old Man and just do the Light World stuff. It's honestly a little unfortunate for Zelda, because he's already explored the mountain without the mirror, without the control, and like. Now Jamo's just gonna kind of get get all that stuff for free, whereas like Zelda's already double tripped through the mountain to get there.
Yeah, Jamo's also gonna be able to check Ether Tablet when he's up here as well, which is something that Zelda again like cannot do.
Yeah.
It'll maybe be more knowledge for us. Okay, but we do have Laser Bridge here.
Yep. Nice laser bridge in logic cape, in logic mirror to get here, in logic, or there's like 3 paths to get here logically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can also do Crystal Roller as well, Samaria Lamp.
Yep.
Very nice laser skips, bootsless laser skips. One of the very common things that you see with the very experienced Crosskeys walkers. It is a mushroom on ether tablet. The quest continues.
I
think
mean,
we found...
we have not seen any other TRs, but I'm not gonna continue here. Zelda is okay.
I'm so scared. I might have left at this point.
Here's the problem now. He doesn't have enough magic for a fire rod shot, I think.
Oh, for the pokey?
For the pokey, yeah. So like,
does he need to kill the pokey?
I guess not. Yeah, we'll probably just grab this this magic pot instead. Like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm probably gonna go to the front. Like, I would normally just say I'll wait for a Turtle Rock middle to show up to get these these items. But Zelda just wanted it, like, didn't want to, like, there's a risk. There's a risk of, you know, that those being locked by this whatever's here. Like, you know, Boots could be here in Chain Chomps locking Turtle Rock's middle. Like,
yeah, okay.
Or Glove in, you know. And so
yeah, I guess I guess from Zelga's perspective, he doesn't have the glove yet from Useless Fairy, so maybe he's still trying to look for bigger items. But yeah, but I mean, also movement.
This is all in logic. There's also a decent chance that this, like, even if we go all the way to the front, there's a decent chance that this spits us out on one of the mountain. Okay, no, we're just leaving. Got it. That's fine too. Decent chance that Turtle Rock front is still on the mountain at one of the, like, connection points, and we have a hook shot. We can just
go back.
Around.
Well, we did find probably another good. Oh, Jamo is thinking. And go up and down some stairs. So, okay, we're gonna commit now to Paradox.
So, like, do I want to do Paradox here, or do I want to clear out the mountain and then do Paradox? And I see different decisions. I usually end up leaving first and coming back. With that said, I usually tell myself I shouldn't have done that. I definitely tell myself I shouldn't have done that.
Finding the boots in Paradox, lower, whatever, the 2 item strength. Yeah, we are happy. We are a happy Jamo.
Yeah, so the logic I have for, like, why I should just do it, and as opposed, okay, Jamo's gonna be able to get his mushroom actually. And the flute.
Oh my gosh, the flute!
So now you just take the connector here. You're just gone. The logic is that you could always just walk out the same entrance you came in, and then when you actually want to do the connector, you can leave, or you can go back there. Whereas, like, you're putting all these items off, and those items may, like, there's maybe a pod key in there, and then you find pod, and you're like, I really wish I had that pod key.
Pod key? TR key? TR key? maybe logical. Logical key for us.
No, it just was a... I mean, we're going back into Paradox Connector, so that's why this is okay, but it definitely is just a slightly slower ordering of... Oh, we're going into TR, and we're gonna ride TR to the front. That's probably what's happening here. Yeah, Jamo sort of coming out ahead on, like... I mean, the difference in time in the boots is largely irrelevant, but Jamo gets to not do the TR trip that Zelda did. I imagine they'll both make the same decision about, okay, now I can just leave. Like, I don't need to return to the mountain here. I can just take this connector because I have the flute to get back to the mountain for free.
Yeah, and Zelda can finish up, I guess, the rest of the mountain as well. Like, if he wants to, because unless he Unless he finished checking all the entrances on the mountain on the right side, because didn't he take an early exit?
I'm not sure if he finished checking everything or not.
Okay. Alright, we did get spit out at Bonk Rocks in Light Worlds as a fairly, maybe, I don't know, like, convenient enough location for to get his flute activated.
Yeah,
but he's gonna get his gloves here. Yeah. Oh, that's actually probably true too. Oh, right. Our serving quest just actually in CAC. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. All right, another pod key. We have apparently 4 pod keys on Jamo side.
Yeah, we'll have to see where this is.
Where is pod?
I mean, this could be a connector-only location. At which point, that pod key is not logic. So that glove is really good for Zelda because like now with the mirror in hand and all that, like there was a decent chance that Zelda spends a while before he actually gets there, and then does a lot of world before he gets there, and like that would have been unfortunate.
We're gonna get some new stuff, both from Jamo and Zelda. Right side desert, because we found the desert small key. Another pod key. We are stocking up on pod keys. Oh, and TR Frud is just here in Mini Wildorm Cave. Okay. Oh, half magic. That's actually pretty nice. Can't complain with all of our magic consuming items. It's like an AC in the summer.
Yeah, no, this is a very... They're both very comfy right now, honestly.
Yeah, I can't quite remember where the dam was on Zelda's side when he got that Master Sword. Maybe Jamo will get to it? Okay, alright. Alright, Zelda though, finding his next dungeon, which is going to be Hera. He does not have the Hera key, correct? That was Jamo exclusive somewhere that he just got like 2 minutes ago that I've already forgotten where it was. Yeah, but Zelda's gonna be able to. He's gonna get his next probably dungeon prize. I guess I don't really remember if Zelda has any tendencies to sequence break the top of Hera without the big key, like how aggressive he is about Hera potting. But probably on this equipment it's okay. Yeah.
No, Zelda is a... If a chest is in front of me, I'm probably gonna grab it, guy. Almost not uniformly, but most of the time. Mm-hmm. Especially not if that chest is in front of me in Eastern Palace, but
that one we're still looking for our 2 required items: the bow, one of them, and the Eastern Palace big key. Very, very nice Hera pot on Zelda's side. Like, the execution has been, like, very, very strong. I mean, for both Jamo and Zelda, but, like, you can kind of see when Zelda's on his game, like, he is, like, on his game. Alright, but it could be a potentially major item left behind in Hera Big Chest that Jamo will get. Given that Zelda's already done Hera Basement, I don't really see him coming back to get Hera Big Chest anytime soon. Especially, I think this is Fairy Ascension top, which means you have to drop down. It's not like you just kind of flute over or like hook over pretty conveniently. Oh, but Jamo finding one of the pieces that Zelda needs, which is Big Key to Eastern Palace on Bumper Ledge top.
And you sure wish you had the bow right now. Since you're
that's true.
Above Eastern Palace.
Mm-hmm. This is when maybe like overworld glitches can help you out a bit. You just see that and you're just like, oh hey, a big key, I want that. Yeah, and we have confirmed at least that there is no bow in Eastern Palace, so that is going to be something probably in Zelga's favor. And the only kind of outstanding question is that book going to lead to anything? Like, if the book leads to the bow, or one of the bows, that's going to be very, very good for Jamo. But then, of course, there's also another bow out there, so who knows? I would still say that Zelga's kind of cleared of a lot of danger, because, again, we found Eastern Palace Big Key outside of Eastern.
Looked like Zelga did have more of the mountain to finish up with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he's I see. He's going to. He's done the mountain. What he had left is
The paradox connectors, or
well, he's gonna take this.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna. What is he doing? Did he not do paradox middle?
I don't think he did these connectors. I think it was only Jamo who maybe did these.
Okay.
Alright, this is more than enough for Ice Palace. Like, Jamo's only got Fighter Sword, but he has Fire Rod and half magic. Therefore, I do not care about basically anything else for this dungeon.
Yeah, we're not gonna lose time in here because of equipment.
We even have Samaria too. Actually, so how much time, I guess, does that extra small key get us? Anything? A lot? A little?
Not nothing. Like since we don't have the big key, it's probably 25-ish seconds. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
All
I guess we are
Jam
missing
setting up for the
yeah.
nice hammer dash.
Okay. Yeah, I was also thinking though, like, I guess we don't have the Ice Palace big key. I don't know. We're probably going in. It's fine, right? We'll just beat this, and don't worry about Ice Palace big chest.
Yeah. What chest?
Big chest in ice.
What chest? Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't exist. I don't know if you ever see. We don't have any compasses to ice either, right? Remember, it's only 7 items. Okay, it's never 8. Jamo for getting the 2 rupees and the top 2 pots. I guess we don't need to scrounge together any more pennies in order to afford Bottle Vendor.
Unfortunate. The little dashes of shame.
Yeah,
That clip is impossible.
Alright, here is Zelga's Big Key to Hera, which again, you don't play. If you haven't already gone something like, I really wish I had this, like I was just there 2 minutes ago, at least probably, what, 3 times in Crosskeys? You're probably not playing enough Crosskeys.
That do be life.
Zelga he's the one who drained the dam. I'm gonna probably just take a quick gander over here to see what the small key is. It is faster to run from Mini Moldorm? Yes?
No.
No? Okay.
No. Zelga is not using his flute. I don't really.
Okay. He did activate it, right?
I don't think
Did he
he's
activate it?
activated. Nah.
Okay.
Maybe he did. I can't remember. Maybe he activated it.
Okay, Zelga never activated. Thank you, Jaxie. Okay. That might make a little bit more sense. Our castle key. Nice. I guess we can get our whatever nothing. I thought he was in CAC. Maybe he didn't.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know, maybe he just never wanted to go back to CAC, but it just feels like this... And again, like, he's made one...
Mm-hmm. I mean, it doesn't really matter right now, like, I just wouldn't have ran to Mini Moldorm Cave. If we haven't activated it yet, I imagine we're gonna start at Link's. Oh no, okay, we're gonna start at Old Man and activate it. Great. Okay, I was like, guess we're gonna start at Link's house and not activate it still.
Zelda made like a very nice like fluteless route for what it's worth. Like he just ran straight from the, like South Shore, right? Like one straight dash basically. So it wasn't bad. It's just I wasn't surprised that he didn't want to do the flute earlier.
Yeah.
Jamo did defeat his first crystal on the board. Very nice use of half magic and fire rod. So pretty safe at this point. And I don't think we got anything in ice. Got a red boomerang out of it, but like no, I didn't see any progression. Now maybe the 5-6 crystals will come into play because we did find bomb shot pretty early. Nice current jump as well.
Nice current jump, nice sink by the way as well.
Yeah.
Maybe a little not sink. Zelga's. Okay, yeah, we are both going to Dark Shopping Mall here.
Oh, these bees are... Oh, maybe they'll be okay. Yeah, and Jamo, I think he was out of the water before he got hit by the bomber. It would have been a little dicey. But yeah, this is a kind of a dangerous location. You really want your iframes. Yeah. But kind of like it was a nice setup by Zelda and Jamo. Oh hey, we found Sick Kid. What's here? Another bottle. Cute.
Zelda chose the superior order of entrances.
Alright, we found Bumper Cave. I think, did we find the other side of the connector? Yes?
Zelda
No?
has, Jamo hasn't. It's up on Dark Death Mountain. So I guess Zelda needs to do Light World here, so his order didn't matter.
Okay, alright, this is actually gonna be Jamo's pretty convenient, actually. Hera, like, because he got spit out of Laser Bridge.
It will be Zelga's convenient Hera as well.
Oh.
I imagine he will.
That's actually a good point. Yeah. Do you think he'll do Hera Big Chest then? Since he's
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Jamo's gonna get his nice, healthy little heart piece. We'll get him a refill. And then... We'll see, he'll probably make it to Hera Big Chest first? Question mark? Maybe? Maybe not. If Zelda decides to do that, he'll probably get there first.
Yeah, I would be surprised if Zelda doesn't do it.
It's a race
I am
to the top.
unsurprised.
Zelda is here, yes. Yeah. And probably even at this stage, like, you're right here. Like, you maybe not want to come here by yourself. But, like, you are here, and it's probably prudent to not, in this case, like, isolate anything intentionally. Was this worth coming back to? It was not. It was a compass to GT.
Did you wait to see where the compass was, too, before deciding it was not worth?
Did I, what? Sorry?
You said, did you wait to see which compass it was before declaring it not worth returning for?
I did. I saw the text box. It was GT. I think the only thing of value we got out of Hera was Swamp Small. And again, like, we know the Hera is a pendant. I guess we don't know what the other two pendants are yet. Oh, no. We know what Swamp is, though. Swamp is a red crystal. Actually, yeah, so that's actually a very good value. We saw Meyer is pendant number 2. Thanks to the Meyer map that we picked up from somewhere. Moldorm, strongly on Team Zelda in this matchup. Getting middle pulled.
Yeah, middle hole feels bad. I will say that, like, Zelda had to re-Hera pot to get the big chest, so like they probably are spending similar amounts of time.
Actually, good point.
Hera.
Mm-hmm.
But getting middle hold feels, you know, Shadow Realmy.
Yeah, especially we're trying to kill Moldorm with his hammer, which I guess maybe second time's the charm. Alright, we got there.
You already have 2 keys to Mire, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, I would be surprised if we didn't just do 6 of 8 in here.
No, would you have skipped the Firelock side if you like only had 1 key or like 0 keys?
Probably not, but I think it's defensible. I definitely think Zelda wouldn't have. Like, I think Zelda definitely is doing 6 of 8 regardless of the key count. But I think it's defensible to on 0, maybe on 1 key to like skip big key chests. I think it's pretty hard to justify on 2 keys at this point. Like, you still have so much. Like, there's the 1 key outstanding to put this in logic anyway. In fact, it could be in logic if it is the big key. So like, it's...
Oh right, okay. I think I remember that some conditional in there. But so far we got a blue boomerang, and hopefully something else more.
We got a skull big.
Oh, that's true. Get a skull big. That is a question mark. We'll see the value.
So at some point we need to make our way over to Northern Dark World. And oh, there we go.
That is alright. Team Zelda, rejoice. He does have now the ability to get the Eastern Palace big key and the bow before Eastern.
There's a very good chance that Zelda will find Eastern with the big key and like get the big key and then immediately find Eastern.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because he hasn't done any part of that North Dark World yet, or Light World for that matter.
Yeah, I mean he has to find it via Fairy Ascension Cave, which like realistically he has to find. Realistically what needs to happen is he needs to take a connector to take him to Floating Island, and then the only thing left to do there is hop down through Fairy Ascension Cave, and then he'll just get his Easter big and be smug Zelda.
Yeah. We were kind of joking earlier that there was actually, I can't remember, maybe a pickup race like the other night where the Eastern Palace big key wasn't Eastern, so we just kind of, got that one out of the way before his real tournament race. Now, we did find Thieves Town. Do we have anything here for Thieves Town? The big key? Oh, are you going to the back? Are we leaving?
Yeah. Another 7-item dungeon.
Perfect. Alright, Jamo, though, gonna chase this book.
Zelda is on the mirror, so maybe he's leaving. It's just here. Okay, not leaving, just on the mirror. Just didn't have a reason to be on another item.
Is nobody like paranoid that you're just gonna accidentally tap the Y button and then just be extremely sad for this very preventable thing?
That's a hilarious mushroom spot, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess we're gonna
literally just gonna go turn it in. Now.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope.
We don't fake powder, right? We don't fake powder in this thing.
No.
Okay.
There's no way to get the fake powder.
Okay, I guess maybe we'll do the North Dark World stuff. Jamo also does have, he has a Cape and Master Sword and Mirror, so we can actually go get the Pyramid. Plus higher castle entrances north, so that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, just clear out this whole area. Somehow neither of them have done anything in the Eastern Dark World, or Eastern World, light or dark.
Yeah, I guess everyone's just putting it off.
Like those two entrances, Lake Hylia, just neither of them have gone 2 screens away from Link's house. I mean, we've been like very connected this entire seed, so like it.
Yeah. Oh, what a find though. We have Pod Big with 5 Pod Smalls. Jamo just needs that bow from Meyer. We can, and of course we find Pod. But that's a very like full clear bowl. Palace of Darkness.
Yeah, there is some concern here in that Jamo doesn't have that bow yet, and like he's in entrance territory, right? He's doing not like 12 entrances right now.
Flint and Steel are a good match.
Yeah.
I do believe that we will see the blind pun on both sides, assuming that Thieves is a crystal.
You don't think Jamo will mosaic?
No, I do not think that he will mosaic. We haven't leveled him up that high yet.
I mean, he's done a bunch of bow landmos.
That's true. That's step 1, where we have to continue onwards to the path. We get an ice rod, by the way, on blind, and it's a crystal. So these are some pretty good finds.
Yeah, I mean, ice rod on the path in the crystal dungeon, not exactly the most spicy situation, but it is nice to have.
Trying to think. Well, we don't know our last pendant yet. At least not definitively. But I guess but I guess we still need a TR. Like, can we take some inventory stock here? Like, what do we all need? We still need flippers. We still have to go find. We didn't see Back of Desert. We haven't found Pod. We haven't found Swamp. I guess
it looks to me like we might. I mean, it looks to me like we actually might be really close to go mode.
Aren't we still missing a bunch of dungeons as well? No?
We're missing Swamp and Pod and Landmo, I guess, but we have a bunch of entrances.
Yeah, I was gonna say, sorry, those were mitts? Yeah, on Hylia Island. Very interesting find.
Yeah, Zelda will get them here. So there's Swamp.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Zelda won't get them here. He does not have the flippers.
That is TR Big Chest entrance. Man. Jamo is, I guess, waiting for a Swamp? Do we have everything?
Flippers.
Oh, we don't have flippers. We don't have flippers. Yeah.
He even jumped in the water to...
Yeah. To confirm. Alright, I think...
But we get flippers, we can beat Swamp. Together we can beat Eastern. We'll need a Desert Big. If we find Pod, we can beat it. We'll need a TR Big. And that's it. 2 big keys and flippers is what we need for go mode, and like maybe we need to find Landmo and maybe Pod. And suddenly we have access to every entrance in the game.
Alright, Jamo's gonna go check somewhat more isolated. I mean, like, he can check some of the water stuff, I assume. Does he have enough to special lead here? What do you need? Samaria and Red Boomerang?
Yeah, Samaria Red Boom is fine. Yeah. You can do it with just Samaria bombs.
Okay. We might be getting a drop down actually right now on Zelga's side after he checks the back of Skullwoods. No book, unfortunately, for him, so we can't get a pedestal check. All right, nice splash lead on Jamo side, and this is nothing.
Yep.
All right, we have found Ganon, so we will be back, Mr. Pig, Dr. Pig, whatever degree Ganon has. Okay.
So, kind of funny that neither of them have been to the Dark World, like been to the Skull Woods area, and that could just have the well.
Yeah, that's true. Do we know where the well is then? Speaking of, is it behind?
Nope, it's either like we don't know about the Pyramid Hole or the Skull Woods first section hole.
Right, okay.
This is a little unfortunate for Zelda. Not like actually unfortunate, because he's just not going to go into Eastern. But this path will lead him to Eastern before leading him to his Eastern big.
Huzzah! We have found the well. Oh,
And
well,
there's our
we, yeah, have found our next, and tempered, okay. Okay, that's fairly convenient, well, no, actually, we don't care about Skull anymore, at least on Zelga's side. But, yeah, that's a very nice care package for Swamp Palace.
Get the Skull Big Chest while we're here. Maybe go do Castle Tower second chest. Probably not. Probably maybe.
We're kind of here, right?
We are kind of here. We do have a tempered sword. We have a lamp. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, Zelga's just gonna do a bunch of stuff. The myths don't really. I think in Zelga's position, well, what he should probably do is try and he doesn't need to return to Kak or to Vu, because the problem with returning to Vu is you want your mitts first. So you should make a route that doesn't go to Vu, that ends somewhere more isolated, like the Dark Lumberjack house or the Curiosity Shop. And then he can just go get his mitts. Maybe even honestly just goes get his mitts from here. So just keeps going over to the whirlpool and goes grabs mitts and goes into Ice Palace entrance after that.
And thinking he also did water tanks as well.
Yeah,
maybe.
exactly. And then after that, you just return to the village with your mitts access, and all is well in the world.
Alright, Jamo, also in the back of Thieves Town, so if there is something in the check that shall not be named, then we're on parity.
Yeah. I guess Zelda also maybe wants to take this over to Swamp. Clear out Swamp.
Oh, yeah. I guess we don't really have a convenient way other than Hype Cave entrance, or Dark World entry to get the Swamp.
But yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Keep forgetting about that one. But he also hasn't done the pod area either, has he? That was all. Oh no, we just came from there. Wait, did we come from there? Because he found Swamp.
No, he came from Hype Cave.
Oh, okay. Alright, that is our Zelda D EP emote. Maybe not quite the Phoenix Wright sprite, but it's close enough.
I cannot believe this just happened.
I know.
Especially with a bow in hand and a big key sitting up there.
Just literally right upstairs, yeah.
And access to every entrance in the game. I cannot believe that Zelda has refused to enter Eastern. Ugh, I'm a little surprised Zelda is going here. Mainly because of that big key. If I'm Zelda, I'm do I want to go into Swamp? Do I want to go into Ice? Do I want to go into Eastern? I want that big key first. I have access to every entrance in the game. I'm gonna go big key hunting to try and find the connector that gets me that big key, and then then return to my regular scheduled programming.
Yeah, especially since, like, he knows where myths are, so he can actually just get them and then just kind of come back,
Yeah.
right, like, to the Village Valcast area pretty quickly, so...
Well, no, because eventually he'll get that connector that takes him to...
Oh, yeah, to Bumper Ledge Top, too, yeah.
The bumper top, and then he's just here. And, like, this path, like, Ice Palace, Swamp, Turtle Rock, Big Chest, all has three things, like, all three of those things are... and Eastern. It'd be great if I had the big key to one of those dungeons before I did this, and if like I can just restart the path from a big key, like I probably would delay this and just go big key hunting. But it doesn't matter because it's Eastern, so he's not going to get punished for this decision.
We've also determined that there's only 7 checks in Ice Palace, just like there are only 7 checks in Thieves Town as well.
Well, yeah, and 26 checks in GT, and
yeah, exactly.
11 checks in TR, and 9 checks in Swamp, and we just hate big chest. Big chest.
Yeah, I guess we just will never get to the big. Yeah, we'll just never get to them. It's fine. It's fine.
We have so many big chests that are outstanding that we're just not going to be able to open. We did manage to open up Skull Big. Is
that like our only big chest that we were able to... Oh, we got a Hera Big as well. We did get that.
Yeah. We did also almost skip both of those as well, which is
very true.
Great. And our go mode might end up being finding pod / pod big. Or no, Jamo is the pod big. That's...
Pod Big was in Graveyard Ledge, inside, and I forgot where he was, like went to go get that.
Graveyard Ledge is in the eastern area.
Okay, yeah, okay. Then I can't imagine Zelda missing out on this. Alright, this is gonna be Jamo's bow, and whatever else. Like, he doesn't have the Mire Big, which is, I guess, MIA. Maybe we'll never need it, but he won't get anything extra that Zelda missed.
Yeah. So this...
I'm gonna...
this could take Jamo back to get the well, and get his flippers, and then beat Eastern, and that's all will work out pretty well. I don't know if it will necessarily work out better than the way it's working out for Zelda, but like there's a pretty like clean route that Jamo has here to go collect a bunch of things.
Yeah, I would also certainly... Yeah.
Then go get his mitts, and then he's free to peruse the world.
He does also have, for what it's worth, Mothula that he can go back to. Like, it's pretty easy to get back to. It's just like World Fortune Teller, but that might be also on his mind. He has slightly better equipment.
Yeah, I mean, I think that he can mirror leaving the well and go do that, and he'll even get a tempered sword for his troubles.
Yeah, but I was also thinking, like, maybe another thing that he, especially against Zelda, like, once he picks the bow here from Mire Bridge Chest, like, he'll want to make Eastern a priority.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know if... I wouldn't... Especially against Zelda, the Eastern clear, but I mean, it is a clearable crystal or a clearable dungeon. We don't know yet if it's crystal. I think.
Yeah, we need some more. I think we need some more maps.
In fact, Zelda seems to have decided it's a pendant. Now that I'm looking at his tracker. And that would be our final pendant.
Oh, okay. That makes... Okay. And that's right. He probably went in after the Eastern Palace map. Gotcha. I just kind of figured that once he sees this, like, speckle of green, then he just automatically, like, holds the down button. I didn't even know if, like, the little capital P, like, even shows up, like, on the screen for fast enough for him to catch it. But you know, he's a pro at this. Oh hey, look, we found desert, which is at the Ice Palace entrance.
Yeah. I think this is our first time going back to Old Man.
I believe you're correct.
And this... Okay, great.
Funny. Well, okay, I guess we don't have to come back here anytime. Like, we just have a shortcut, I guess?
Yeah.
Even closer to village. Oh my gosh, dude. This is hilarious, by the way. Alright, so we had mushroom on either tablet. We have powder on Bombo's tablet. Jamo is, I'm sure, loving what he's getting out of the book.
Honestly, just should have fake powdered.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, yeah, this is fine. So interesting that Jamo decided to not do the desert main there.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. Did he maybe forget about this? Maybe he wants to do it with Mitz.
Well, he doesn't
Mitz
have
and Mir.
Mitz
He
yet.
knows where, right? But he knows where they are. Oh, I guess he doesn't know where flippers are though. Yeah.
I guess
no,
he
you're
could
right.
water
You're
walk
right.
them potentially, which would be fine. I mean, that would be a not unreasonable thing to do. Is go say I'm gonna go do this Skullwoods, the drop down in Skullwoods, and then water walk for my Mitz right now, and then, you know, surprise, surprise, you're not doing that. But instead, we're gonna go find Ganon and.
He can also check pedestal for what it's worth. So
Yeah.
Can anything be on there?
Sure. Big key to Desert Palace. Why not?
Oh yeah, yeah. You're right. We're missing 1 million big keys.
2 big keys, but yeah.
Okay.
Then our go mode right now is TR big and Desert big. And finding Pod, but unless Pod is at Mire with Bombo's Desert's entry, we have access to everything.
Jamo?
He is getting out.
He is getting out?
Yeah. So
oh,
this is logically.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
like,
you're right. Oh, dude, this is so great.
It's certainly not required in this seed, but as a general statement, this can be logically required.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome! I am so excited that Jamo is doing this. I didn't even think about this for Ganon to be here.
There's no way this is worth doing.
It's great for us though, for the restream. Wait, so does that mean that if he dies here or drops off, like his RNG will be different? Like when Zelda comes here, he'll have this, but maybe it'll be different warps. Like when Jamo comes back. Okay.
I don't know. I've never really understood when it resets. It is definitely funny. I think it's more funny that he's gonna get Tempered Sword here.
Yeah. Tempered Sword and flippers. So this would be his like Swamp Palace care package. And of course, also he's pretty close to Skull. I think we mentioned this earlier. So he'll have, he'll have a good amount of dungeons to do. Zelda though doing the Smith Chain. I got another GT key, so we probably don't have to climb.
Yeah, it's a single item.
Okay.
I mean, climb is 5 items, and you know. It's been known to contain items that you need. But
That's true. That's true. I have heard of the one trick that you do in Crosskeys to win the game, which is to climb GT. Alright, here is Pendant Eastern for Jamo. I'm sure he's absolutely thrilled, by the way, coming back here.
Yeah, that little pause. Pendant, dude, come on, man.
Yeah. Okay, I guess if you're gonna play Zelda, go all out. or go home. But again, like this is just only for bragging rights. Like this is, I guess maybe this is like a reward that you can get for playing 6 weeks and being undefeated. You just literally don't have to worry about brackets. You already guarantee your spot, and so you're just playing for the sportsmanship. There also could be something important here, you know, like a big key that we maybe want to put back is GT. Great.
Let's go!
Oh, it's okay.
What I love
sure,
is when I have a full clearable swamp, minus the big chest, which doesn't exist, and I'm just looking at that, and I'm like, great. What I want to be doing is clearing up Pendant Eastern so I can get GT5.
Nothing looks like on the Smith chain, for what it's worth. I've already forgotten what was on the Smith, but it was not important.
A GT small.
A GT small. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we've done Eastern Palace to get our book, to get our mushroom, which we haven't checked yet, to get our powder, which we haven't checked yet, to get our green pendant, which we haven't checked yet, to get our GT thing, which we haven't followed up yet.
Oh my gosh. Oh. You gotta have a lot of mental fortitude for this. Yeah.
This is a Zelgasy if I've ever seen one. All of that leads to nothing, and Zelga somehow doesn't. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gonna end up in Eastern in about 2 minutes, maybe less. But if he somehow didn't, that would be incredible value.
Oh, this is just the other side of Old Man. Okay.
No, this is.
Oh, this is Death Mountain descent. Yeah. Death Mountain descent. Yeah.
This is probably floating. No. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that's not a useful entrance that we care about anymore.
So I believe Hookshot Cave spits out vanilla.
Okay. That's our last connector, I guess, that we haven't seen.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, very nice fight for Jamo. Significantly easier, less anxiety-inducing than what Zelda had, which is when he has Fire Rod, Tempered Sword, Half Magic, versus Zelga's Fighter Sword.
Yeah, Zelga is gonna do his classic Eastern single dip, full clear. I don't know. Like, I don't foresee him, like, rushing back to any of these things. Like, there might be a world where Zelga rushes back to tablets because, you know, Jamo had this an hour ago and I don't want to lose to it, and I feel pretty good about my route. But, like, I find it unlikely he's going to rush back to do those things before, say, going to Pod and Swamp. And Pod and Swamp is probably sets him off into go mode.
Yeah. Yeah, he has a lot of dungeons to go chase. That is not, like, fetch quests. And, like, basically, at this point, since he's cleared out so much of the overworld, like, he, would probably not want to go to the corners of the earth again.
Yeah, I mean, we have Mitts and Flute, and, like, Pod is just in the Mire area, probably.
Yeah.
And that is
that's such a good point.
Pod access.
Alright, this is not key drop. We don't have to check Trench 1. It's just a key there, which we can skip. Alright, so yeah, again, we have not the big key to this dungeon, just like any other dungeon. Maybe that's just going to be the theme of of what we do today here in Crosskeys.
Jamo looks like he might be skipping left side swamp. We do have a 14-item pod on the horizon, and we are 2 big keys away from go mode.
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily disagree with skipping left side swamp. What I will say is, like, we had no reason to come here. Like, we could have waited and gone to pod first. If our justification for not doing left side swamp is that we have pod, then, like, why not just go find pod first?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Mm-hmm. Jamo doesn't know where desert is also as well. But yeah, like, the fact that he has mitts, or he can get mitts now, and that he has access to my area, probably means that he has, like, an actual full clearable dungeon ahead of him, right? Or maybe we just believe in Swamp to have something good. Or maybe he feels like he wants to just say, I don't want to do left side Swamp, and that's just going to be something I stick to cut a corner. Because especially with this hover, just being one of the best Swamp guards in the entire dungeon. Jamo getting his 0 cycle. Very well done.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. It's okay. I've always heard the second cycle or second phase is much harder than the first one.
Exactly how it's drawn up.
Nice silvers. Yeah, very nice to have, but not required whatsoever. Are we even on dungeon counts or crystal counts? We have 4 on Jamo's side. Oh, Zelda does not have Swamp finished. Okay.
Yeah. Jamo's gonna come here and get his mitts and find desert and not be able to do anything about it. And then
when did we get desert big?
Zelda has a desert big. Don't know. That's a great question because
I do not remember. Yeah, that's a very good key to get.
Pod big key is in the. No, pod big key is. Oh, okay. We got desert big from dig game because, like, why wouldn't we do that? Why? Jamo's somehow not done dig game. I guess he's gonna do it with Smith, so it's fine. Granted, we're gonna go to pod first. The pod big is in the eastern area.
Yeah, either Eastern proper or Saha, one of those two. Yeah, it was Graveyard Legend side. Saha. Okay, thank you.
And so Zelda is now in TR Big Go mode. And he needs to find pod, which he can certainly do because worst case scenario he needs Bombos out of convenient swamp. Oh, he needs pod big. Right. Yes, pod big.
I'm gonna assume that he'll get that on the Sooner side though. Like because he has that's a whole like section of the world he hasn't covered, right?
Maybe. So here's the thing, and this is why it's interesting, is because both of them are probably gonna go to the Mire area here, missing a big key that the other one has. And so they're both gonna probably find TR big key. They're probably gonna find pod, and they're probably gonna find TR big keys. Zelda proves me wrong.
We did find Spike Cave though, as well. Yeah.
I would not do this. This is good for Zelda because this means that the TR big key that's sitting in pod is his go mode. As opposed to Jamo, who's gonna find TR big key in pod and then continue clearing the rest of the dungeon looking for desert big, which is just on dig game. Like, I thought Zelda was gonna be in the same position except with the pod big.
What are your thoughts about just rushing Helma in Zelga's position?
I don't know.
Or maybe
If
even
it's
Jamo's position. I don't know. Like, I guess
not in
you're
Jamo's
looking-
position. If you're looking for 2 items, there's not really a point. You're going back in. So, like, why bother?
Mhm.
In Zelga's position, it's makes more sense. If it's on Helma, you save infinity time. But yeah,
what does save infinity time? Not the hook shot.
that felt painful.
All right, what's actually even here? Minor small logic key. We do not care about Castle Tower. I believe people said it was useless fairy. So.
Yep, that was all useless for us. Okay, so I guess the reason Zelda came here first is to go into Swamp. And like, honestly, So the benefit of Swamp is that like everything in Pod is out of the way, so to speak. Whereas everything in Swamp is on the way, except for left side, which is immensely out of the way. And so you justify skipping left side Swamp. Nice.
Okay. Remember, this is the rule of Crosskeys. All right. We are gonna get every single big key that we don't want to see before the ones that we want to see.
What other big keys do we have?
Ice big.
Great point.
Swamp big. Then I guess we can get RTR big. Can't wait, by the way, that one of these big chests that we're just gonna refuse to acknowledge their existence for is gonna have like one of our other big keys.
Yeah, we could get one of those. I mean, we also have mushroom and powder still that we have not.
At least Jamo has kind of turned it in, but I don't think, yeah, he hasn't checked it. Okay, but we have found Pod. Surely with our 15, 14 checks here, we can go and find the TR big here, right?
Yeah, I mean, Jamo would benefit greatly if it was the last check he does before Helma.
True.
Because if it's on Helma, or just like in the front conveniently, Zelga's gonna save a bunch of time in here.
Well, that is TR Vicky in Pod Bridge chest.
That's probably, yeah, that's probably,
yeah.
That's very good for Zelga. I can't see, this looks over.
So what do you think about, though, like, Zelga is here in Swamp, the top of Pyramid, so, like, he could still go to the Mire area, and then maybe he'll look for Pod Big in Pod?
Wait,
as opposed to...
Zelga didn't do the Pod area. Zelga didn't get his Pod Big?
Correct. He has not been over there yet, because he went to, like, he did Dark Blue 5, and then he did Hobo, and then he ran to Pyramid.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Compass?
Never mind, this is... I just assumed he was gonna get his Pod Big. But I guess he just rushed this. Yeah, no, so never mind. This is still very much not over. I
mean, it kind of depends. If Zelga does go to Pod area first, which I don't know, like, is there a reason to go to, like, one versus the other? Just from, like, a density perspective, or, like, you know, either an item or entrance. Because he is still looking for Pod.
Yeah, I think that you just include... Zelga did do Dig Game and has the key from Dig Game.
Yeah. So Zelga's the one who did Dig Game, and then he beat Desert. Jamo is the one who has not gone over to Dig Game, and he is missing Desert Big. So Jamo's looking for Desert Big right now.
I think they're both gonna end up full clearing the mire area then, looking for an item. Jamo will then go beat TR. And I don't know exactly what our next step is gonna be. Like, are we doing Dig Game and Smith Chain anytime soon? Maybe? Jamo has a lot of options available to him. Zelga as well, like, they both are going to be in Go -1 and, like, have GT Climb and...
Yeah, GT Climb. I was going to ask you.
And Vitreous and... Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about GT Climb, because now both of these guys have GT Big, right? But it's like... there are 5 items up there, right? If you beat Aga too.
Yep.
But then also, like, are you going to be tempted at all by the big chest when you go to GT? Like, is that a gating factor?
I mean, GT is immensely close to our save and quits, so...
Okay. I guess Jamo took maybe like a hybrid approach, being looking for Desert Big Go mode. So we did the front-ish plus Helma, and then we're gonna go to the back. Zelga, yeah, looks like he will chase my area, so probably be pretty even. He'll get his... he will full clear pod, but he knows that once he gets TR Big, he will not have to do big chest, but he'll come back.
The reason why you would do GT Climb before 6 entrances, Dig Game, K45, and Stumpy is because 6 entrances, K45, and Stumpy is probably about the same number of items as GT Big, maybe less. And it's probably similar amounts of time as the climb. Yeah, this is just going to be
yeah.
whoever gets to things first. I mean, it is worth mentioning that Jamo's up a pod clear at this point. Like, we'll be up a full pod clear over Zelga and down the desert. So Jamo does seem to be, like, ignoring how hard it might be to get their respective big key. I would put Jamo strictly ahead in terms of things that need to get done. Like, if they were both given spoiler logs right now, I would say Jamo's winning this.
Surely we will not be tempted by the Thief Town small key, right? That's just
no.
We've already crossed that one off our list.
No, I don't think any of the like we're not going to do any of the big chests and all that stuff. Like, this just won't happen.
Pot Big Key, by the way, is at the Saha entrance, which is Graveyard Ledge inside. Oh, I forgot TR Laser Bridge was over here.
Yep.
Okay, so this will be... Where is check number 11? What did we not do in TR?
Big chest.
Big chest, right. Okay, yeah. You're right.
I'm
check
sorry.
number... Yeah, no, you're right. We don't have a check number 11. Or 12. Yeah. Alright, this should be a pretty comfy, easy fight for Jamo. I don't really imagine anything going wrong. And this will be...
I mean, we'll see what they decide to do. Guaranteed items are kind of nice. Hunting entrances that maybe have an item cave. Like a single item cave. Suck.
Yeah. I'm trying to think that we had... I remember seeing a lot of the single item caves already. So yeah, maybe Village of Outcast area plus Smith Chain isn't going to be as appealing for Jamo. Like... yeah, the climb is very... I don't know. Climb to me is pretty tempting. We have seen Saha, I just don't remember where.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where Saha is at.
Is this Smith Chain for Jamo? And Village? 'Cause it'll be
might
quite
be
good for
Village.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he does this.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, Jamo does appear to just be a little bit ahead. But even if he wasn't, I think that the benefit of Jamo's Go Mode being a guaranteed item and Zelga's Go Mode being an inside of an entrance that may or may not exist. Or like, that may or may not be chase downable. It might be a GT. Like, it's not something you really want to go hunting for.
Mhm.
This will be Jamo's first discovery of the back of Old Man start, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, nice hour and 30 in. And we rescue Old Man at like, I don't know, like 15 minutes or something.
Not only do we rescue Old Man at 15 minutes, Old Man starts, like the other side of Old Man is in
Oh, it's just a
Factory.
cack, right? Yeah, yeah.
And we had Lamp as our second entrance.
Alright, that is a TR big for Zelda, so something at least else for him to go do.
Yeah, I mean, this is looking pretty curtains. Nope, hold on. This is
Hold on.
Jamo making an error, maybe. Like, is he gonna, like, what's the plan here? You can't do dig game with purple chest. I guess he can flute away and flute back and
And then just come back. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
He
but,
already did Bombo's tablet too, so.
But suddenly, do you want to do that? Like, it's just an item. Like, right? Like, you don't need to continue this chain once you've fluted away.
Where do you think the time either gained on Jamo's side or like the time Zelda lost to kind of make up this gap of the difference?
A lot of it was the mountain, actually. Like,
Oh, you mean the early
Zelda.
game?
yeah, in the early game, Zelda spent a lot of time on, like, mountain trips that weren't combined together or anything. Whereas Jamo, like, just didn't find the mountain and then was able to do that. I mean,
Have
Zelda's
we done
also...
something?
I don't think so. I think that we haven't been there at all. So, okay, so we are going back. So this is going to be go mode for Jamo. He just made it look questionable for a bit.
I guess he must have lost his portal then. That's my guess.
Oh, it's still there. It's
Is it not faster to run back into the portal? We are not going to dig game.
well, big
What was
chest.
here?
Here's nothing. I don't know what Jamo's doing, but Skull Big Chest is up here.
Did we not do Skull Big Chest? I thought we did that with the.
Powder's up here. I don't know what's
Oh my
what's
gosh!
here.
Oh my gosh! I guess we're just not doing South Dark World for Jamo. All right. Well, this is gonna buy Zelda a little bit of extra time.
Yeah. So this is the other thing that when you asked, like, Jamo has been very fortunate in going to entrances that had things in them. Like, Zelda has, I think, much more map coverage than Jamo did. And, like, that's why, you know, Jamo has just been go to dig game from go mode, like, for, you know, the last 8 minutes or so, while he's done stuff and things and junk, and, like, that's just because he had all of Vu and some North Dark World and some South Dark World all unchecked.
Oh, yeah.
It is not going to be enough. Zelda will be going off to do what? Where are we going? Catfish?
I guess this is all the water checks that he hasn't done? Okay, okay. That is probably reasonable. We have Catfish, we have Waterfall Ferry location, which maybe does have some item. Yeah, he has to have some item caves left, and then Zora Zora Ledge. That is skill mode for Jamo, though. What do you think about the theory of, like, eastern/pod area we had, like, earlier access to? So, like, I don't know, now you want to go chase things that were maybe, like, later on the sphere logic?
I don't think it holds any water.
Oh, I see what you did there. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out, like, where, like, from our vantage point, right? Like, we know where the things are, so that we want Zelda to go to that, and I just don't know, like, what would motivate Zelda, or, like, put that part in, as highest priority, or, like, what would take over those things.
Yeah, so, like, I mean, I agree with, like, for the same reason that Jamo had a good advantage of known item better than unknown item. Like, I understand why Zelda went where he did. I don't disagree with it at all. I understand why we're going to go GT climb. I, again, don't disagree with it. I don't think... Like, you can follow the logic of the game pretty heavily and, like, get good progression in the early game. In the mid-game, somewhat. In the late game, it's just... Like, you're looking for a big key that locks 0 progression. It's just an ice rod hunt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The pod big is maybe one of the more classic go mode items, but it is unfortunate, yeah, because as you said, we've already exhausted all the things that that pod big key would, I guess, like, lock, and those were only the big chest and Helma.
Yeah, it locks 2 items. They're very late in logic. And if both of those items are nothing, then it locks nothing and is just an ice rod. Or a CT2 even, like, right, like... Ice rod, at least, in, like, a classic ice rod thing, locks all of the things that are in GT. That still is a bunch of checks, whereas this is more of a CT2. It locks literally nothing. Like, you could last locate this pod big.
That is exactly what, unfortunately, is happening for Zelda. And again, like, he's making item-dense locations at this point, without maybe any other real indicator for, like, what he should do for one thing over the other.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I don't think it was bad play to go clean up the 3 guaranteed items and then go climb. Like, this seems totally reasonable.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He also had, for what it's worth, and I would have not been surprised, tablets that he could have gone after.
Oh,
but they
right.
are kind of...
Oh, those were pretty bad. I guess we never saw what the follow-ups were, right, on Jamo's side either, with the mushroom turn in and with the
Nope.
powder.
Yep.
All right, well, it does actually look like with this projected Ganon victory on Jamo's side, he will be the last player standing. Very clean, well-earned 7-0 record. Big GGs for Jamo. Yeah, he's gonna be sitting pretty in brackets with the #1 seed.
Imagine Zelda will finish up these couple checks potentially and then call it. We'll see exactly what he decides to do, but you know, I would like to. I'd like to be like, oh yeah, I was right here. If it's here, and if it's not, be like, all right, I'm done. Yep.
Big GG's to Zelda. I mean, like, as he's demonstrated, like, throughout the entire seed, he is one of the strongest rando plus Crosskeys runners, like, that there is. 6-1, certainly an extremely strong record, and, like, playing the entire seed on 4 hearts probably would have done quite well. We are, though, joined by Jamo and Zelga. GG's, guys.
Yo.
GG's.
GG Zelda. That was interesting. As soon as I got my go mode, I was like, oh my god, how is he not done? But I don't know where the pod big was. I see you were pod big go mode. I don't even remember where that was.
That is at Saha's hut.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I just literally never got to the pod eastern area until I was going on my way to do finishing swamp.
Oh, Saha's hut. That's hilarious. You know, I did village at like an hour 35 or something. Like, the seed was so crazy because we had so many items. It was so easy to leave a sphere, like a really early check, for an extremely long time. So my go mode was dig game, desert big, and I felt like I should have climbed before that, but I luckily didn't climb before that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, honestly, like, it's just really awkward trying to figure out where to go when you get so many options.
Yeah, the seed was just absolutely nuts. It was like we had absolutely everything, entire world open, so many connectors. Like, how many times did I even use that flute? Probably like twice or something. It's like, probably a bit more than that, but it was definitely insane. I've never had a seed like that before.
How did we feel throughout the seed? Jamo, how'd you feel about your Eastern dip?
I felt even worse about going back to Eastern, thinking it's like 1 out of 5 to be a pendant. And I'm like, oh god, it's a pendant. Why is this my last pendant? I already walked up here, and then I just did it. I was like, oh god, the seed is so free. Why did I go back for that and get a GT Vig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very...
Yeah, that book also leading to mushroom and powder, with the goddamn mushroom being on ether tablet, and I went back up for that, and then the potion shop is right below that, and I'm like, oh no, I'm never going back there. It's like, okay, that book was not useful for me, because I'm just not going to either of those side quests. But
we also orphaned every single big chest in the game, and didn't get punished.
I mean, I did the same thing just because I had so few big keys. Like,
yeah.
It was like an hour and a half. I had 5 big keys, and they were like 2 pendants, Skull Woods, and like GT and Desert, I think. Or maybe they were Thieves, not Desert.
Yeah.
No, that was just the whole
big,
mid-game.
no. Ice big, no. Thieves big, no. Or TR big, no. Thieves big, no.
No, Thieves small.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I have like 1 or 2 check left in like every single dungeon. Even in CT, 1 check left. Yeah, GT big chest. Yeah, there's like an insane number of orphans. There's like, yeah, that endgame could have become very painful. But yeah, that whole mid game
unavoidable.
Yeah. I mean, you just find those and you got to do them, especially with, you know, potentially being so fast, so free of a seed. But that whole mid game was crazy. It was like you could do everything so efficiently, but it was so hard to decide what to do because everything is open. There's connectors everywhere with mirror. There's like, yeah, like a few times I felt like I did something wrong, but for the most part, I felt like I was able to be efficient. There was a few things where I felt stupid, like I ran from Mini Moldrum to Ice Rod Cave right after getting the flute. I was like, oh right, I should have just gone and activated that flute. Or done it with Dark Shopping Mall. But
I think you maybe both also for go ahead, Teltha.
Oh, you both discovered Mitts at like an hour 20 or something. Yes,
because I didn't do those 2 entrances next to Link's house until that time. Yep. And then so those myths, I was like, maybe I can water walk from Meyer, but I wasn't really sure if I did it right or not. Plus I didn't want to orphan Bombo's tablet. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to Skull Woods, water walk out of Skull Woods, but then I just got my flippers in Skull Woods. And of course, also, the 1 out of 3 drop down there was Ganon, so I just fought Ganon with Master Sword to get to the rest of Skull Woods, which I have no idea if that was worth it, but it was funny, so I'll just do it.
Definitely
I
funny.
even equipped my Samaria before dropping down. I was like, I'm just doing this if it's Ganon.
I did the same thing, except I just save quit out and then went back into Skullwoods, hammer glove style.
I'm really curious
Definitely
which was faster,
but
actually.
less. Definitely faster to just save quit, but less funny.
Yeah, probably. I mean, at least I did a 1 cycle on phase 2.
Yo, nice.
Not on phase 3, though. But, yeah, there was a lot of funny things with the seed.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I was being nearly as efficient as I could have been. Like, I felt like I was doing okay, but I definitely had a lot of holes all over, such as the Eastern Pod area that I literally still never got up to the north side of Eastern area. And like, I was just finishing the GT climb so that I could get the Turtle Rock Big Chest, and then I was probably heading to those checks next. But yeah, by that point, I'm way too far behind.
Yeah, I mean, Eastern Pod always felt like a good option with, Flute, Hammer, Glove, Mirror. But yeah, I mean, there was just so much open. I can also see and I guess there was nothing there except that pod being on a 1-item entrance. So yeah, like that endgame was so awkward because I have orphans all over the place. I have like early checks like Stumpy Dig Game. I have tons of entrances and like a few entrances with checks on them. I was like, I guess I do Village, Smith Chain before committing to GT Climb. I also felt really bad about doing like Dig Game Stumpy before doing GT Climb, but when I did it, I was like, I'm glad I did that, but now I feel terrible. I can't believe I've been looking for this go mode for so long, and it's just on Dig Game. Because I guess when I did the South Dark World, I ended on Bombo's tablet, and then I was like, there's no way it's worth keeping my portal here. I'm just going to do the White World entrances around here and probably do Dig Game after Village. But then I also like never needed to go to the Village because the seed was just free, and I found pod in my area. So yeah, it was a crazy endgame and extremely high variance with like so much open. Like, I definitely could have been so much later to that Dig Game than I was.
Yep. GG's, if you have anything else to add. You're both advancing the brackets anyway.
Yeah, it was nice coming into a race here and just kind of having a kind of low stakes where you could... Like, I didn't feel near as bad about skipping the one-off things like Thieves Big and Ice Big, just because, like, I'm in brackets. Let's just have a little fun with it and not worry too much about trying to be that... Like, I'm not doing this dungeon because I don't have all the stuff. I was like, let's just do it. So it was nice to kind of have a relaxed version of competitive Crosskeys.
What was your 4-heart fighter sword moth fight relaxing, out of curiosity?
Honestly, I came in with a full fire on bar. Like, it's fine.
Damn,
It
you're
looked
insane.
wide.
I like didn't do moth until so late. I kept forgetting to do it. I was like almost go mode when I did moth.
Yeah,
It was
that was
funny,
kind
like,
of... yeah.
I was just saying, like, everything just kind of fell into place where I walk into a Skullwood and then I get all the stuff for beating Skullwood and then I leave the forest into Skullwood. Like, I'm just doing it. There's no reason.
Yeah, I respect that. Yeah, I found Skullwoods before the sword, but actually, at the very start I totally screwed up because Hyrule Castle, somehow I forgot I had Lamp and I forgot I had Mirror Scroll. There was no reason not to walk to Dark Cross or to walk to Shovel after. That was stupid. I completely blanked on having both of those items. Either one of them should have been enough to at least go to Shovel and get my sword, but I was glad I got the sword before doing the whole GT basement. Anyway, yeah, GG. It was a fun race, especially since it didn't matter much, but it still feels good to be the only undefeated player. I can say I won the first
Yeah.
half of the tournament at least, even though I probably won't win the second half. But
I mean, you're going in with first seed, so it's pretty good. So, big congrats.
yeah, luckily we have all these bad players like Telethar having 2 losses, so I should get an easy matchup in the first round.
Yeah, you guys are talking about a low stakes, nothing, it's fine. Already in brackets, I'm sitting here thinking, I've been fighting for my life since round 3.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay, one
Your
more
match
to
is
go.
right after this too, isn't it? Good luck on that.
Thanks.
At 1 hour. Yeah, hopefully that'll be fun. I guess you guys, since you are guaranteed buys, I guess take a breather, relax. I did hear that there might be a spoiler log tournament coming up next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, should be
Maybe?
interesting. Yeah.
Okay, just
still-
saying. Yeah.
I'm on the fence, but I'm sure I'll end up in it, to be honest.
Perfect. That's
Your
what I wanted to
qualifier time
hear.
is too good to not enter.
Dude, I saw your 4-hard moth fight on Fighter Sword. You are. If you're worried about rust, man, like you are perfectly fine.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
That's impressive. Did we have half magic at that point, or you do with no half magic
Nope.
as well?
No, nothing. Like he literally
we
just
were-
like he got everything with the sword that you had, and then he just went.
Bernard, Blue Mail, Lamp, Fire Rod.
I was blue mail, but still, you're actually insane for that. I don't think I would even attempt that. That's pretty scary.
Yeah, it wasn't like it probably wasn't the smartest play. Like, I'm sure your fight was still way faster, and obviously it didn't lead to anything, but regardless.
If there's anything
like,
good
I'm
on
just
Moth, you
scared.
had it over me for like an hour, so that's something.
I think it was the right play. I think that like the time you lost doing the slow fight is less time than the time it would have taken to return with, like, even if you knew it was nothing, the time you lost doing the slow fight was less than the time it took to return with gold sword and boots. Like, it was just it just was a good fight. It could have been bad, but it wasn't.
Yeah, Moth behaved well, so I got lucky in terms of the RNG too. So I can believe that.
It was also vaguely in logic. I mean, it certainly wasn't in logic, but you already had a key and the fire rod and a sword. Like,
Could come into logic soon, yeah.
yeah.
Well, I would just echo the good luck soon, Telethar, and GG's Jamo. And thank you guys for giving us the restream. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys for the restream. GG Zelda. Glad we got to do this.
Yeah, same.
Actually, when I was learning Crosskeys like a year and a half ago or whatever, I watched a lot of your VODs, and that was a big part of how I got good fast. But the only thing was, when I started out, I skipped Eastern every single time, because I was like, this insanely good player is always skipping Eastern. And then I was like, what the hell? Why am I sometimes getting destroyed because there's something good in Eastern?
It's fun. The number of people that are like, the damage you have done to this community is irreparable.
Yeah.
That's half of why I keep doing it. But I appreciate the kind words, and you're an absolute beast, and I'm looking forward to seeing you keep going.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys. Certainly very highly anticipated match. You guys did not let us down, so thank you guys so much. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys in brackets for a little bit. Want to thank Talk and Jaxie for doing all of the tracking, for Talk for being our Link to the Past Crosskeys restreamer, effectively. Really do appreciate that. And he's also going to restream Telethar versus Roz in about an hour. Good luck, Telethar.
Rocky's doing that one.
Oh, Rocky's doing that. Okay, all right, okay. Well, we will still have that on the air. Are you tracking out of curiosity, or?
I'm tracking, but he's doing it.
Okay, all right, okay. Well, Talk is still around. Yeah, thank you, Telethar, for being part of this. Very much appreciate it. Yeah, as always. And yeah, best of luck fighting for your life. Only last week to go.
Yeah, and then next week, and then every week
Wait,
after
next
that.
week.
But yeah.
Well, okay. Well, we'll take it one
Yeah, and
fight
then-
at a time.
In the first round, Telethar gets like 3 more mattering races than we do, potentially.
Yeah, I'll add my own good luck to tonight's thing, like everyone was just saying. you watch one that didn't have really much stakes, except for, top billing. Come back in about an hour for one that's got all the stakes. Thank you to you both for coming. Thank you guys for a great race. Thank you to Jaxie for helping me track. Let me get you guys off to the otters, and we'll get out of here. Have a good day, everyone. See you in a little bit.